Hi guys, Steve up at the property, and it's been, I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks, but I'll write it down here. And I had to come up here. I had a couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted really today to service the backhoe. Oil change the coolant, um, the filter for the hydraulic fluid, and grease up all the zerks. Problem is, weather's not cooperating, and quite frankly, I don't want to be laying in the mud, and I don't want to get wet, and I don't want to have the thing halfway apart and then it downpours, which it looks like it might do any second. If we look on the pond, well, before I saw a bunch of drops, but I'm looking in the pond and ton of fish. Let me see if you could see any of this. Probably not. See some maybe. Tough to see. Anyway, maybe I'll just grab the fishing pole. If it starts to downpour on me, I could just run to the garage and get rid of the fishing pole and head off. But today I also wanted, or tomorrow, I'm going to be up here for a couple of days. I want to take a look at the side of the driveway, because I like to use the ride-on mower to take down the brush and the grass on the side of the driveway, but there's tons of rocks. So what I want to do is take off all the rocks so I don't have to worry about bending up any of the blades. I've already done that on the hand mower that I used down at the end here by where the pond lets out into the creek, and I bent up a blade like doing that. So I don't want to do that with the ride-on mower. So I wanted to go down there, clean up all the rocks, clean up the side of the driveway, any brush. I got the Ego brush attachment and want to use that too. But anyway, the weather's not cooperating, so I may not be able to get any of that done. But I figured, let's do a video. I'll show you a couple of things I was able to do. All right, well, as you can see, I brought up some shelves for the garage in here to put all my stuff in. And it's gotten full and it's gotten messy. So I got another shelves. And threw them together. I got these at Home Depot. I'll put the link in the description and tell you how much I paid down here. But yeah, I just all the stuff for the backhoe, I had it in the truck. I just don't want to be driving around and stuff. Got my coolant, oil, distilled water for the radiator, all my filters, and I got some hydraulic fluid. So this garage is a mess. There's no electricity in here. When in the afternoon the sun shines in here, you can see what you're doing. But I got these little lights that my wife got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. They're fantastic. The batteries seem to be lasting forever, and they do a good job of lighting everything up. All right, that's one little thing we did. Okay, it's raining, so and it's coming down pretty hard. So maybe we'll break for lunch and see if it stops. Well, guys, it was cloudy. I went to get something to eat, and it poured like crazy, and well, now the sun's out. So I'm back at the property. I'm gonna go run down by the driveway, and we're gonna try to clean up some of those rocks on the side of the road and make it so I could use the lawnmower, the ride-on mower, to just run down there, clean things up whenever I cut the lawn, which, I was only up here a little while ago, and the lawn's crazy again. I'm gonna have to cut this again. I have one more request. I've been trying to build the channel up, and I could use some more subscribers, and I could use some more likes on my videos. So if you could take 2 seconds, it would be a huge favor if you could just like the video and hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, let's get to work. Looks like black bears have been visiting the island. I'll have to check the trail cam. All right, guys, the bugs are getting a little ferocious, so I have to put on my stupid hat and netting. So don't laugh. Okay, we're down here at a much more busy, I guess messier stretch of the driveway. Had a lot of trees that I had cut down here. A lot of the cut down old fell, dead wood. It's here on the side of the road. I never cleaned it up. It's not really good firewood, so I was just going to come down here and burn it in the burn barrel, but I never got around to it. Got some boulders, an old 6x6. I had pulled the other 6x6 out of the ground with the old farm jack. This one was already out of the ground. The previous owner had probably, I think, put like a gate here, or just like a cable or something, just to keep people from trespassing. But this is probably going to take a little bit longer for me to clean up. And boy, are the bugs out. You probably can't see them, but there's a million just flying in front of me. That's why I'm wearing this ridiculous hat. All right, let's get to work. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Right at the split over there, where you can go right to get to the cabin and garage, there's a bunch of bigger rocks. I don't know if I could pick up myself, but they're very deep, so maybe I'll go back with the shovel. Or maybe I'll just fire up the backhoe. And I got a big rock, a couple of big rocks right here. It's old 6x6. Maybe just one or two. There's a whole bunch. I think the previous owner put some of these boulders here along with the 6x6s and the cable, so people on quads couldn't get past. So yeah, I just want to get those out so I can make one or two passes with the lawnmower. All right, let's keep on going. We'll go all the way down, and then we'll go get the backhoe. All right, right now we're getting to the really tough areas where there's a lot of rocks, so it's going to be slow going. And this is, we probably got a 1/10 of a mile to the end of the driveway. So let's get this done. And that's it. Wow. Whew. A lot of bending over for a fat 60-year-old man, but now I could, next time I come up here to cut the lawn, which will probably be next week, I could just come up and down the side of the road with the ride-on mower and not have to worry about it, hitting any rocks and breaking, bending any blades. Lots of branches. I will be renting the 6-inch chipper from Home Depot soon, and when I get it, I drag it behind the pickup truck up and down the driveway, and I pick everything up along the side of the driveway, and there's a ton to clean up. I mean, I know we're talking about it's the woods and you can't pick up everything, there's just so much, but I want to have pride of ownership of my property and make it look decent. All right, guys, we're going to come back tomorrow. Not exactly sure. We got some big boulders. Maybe pick them up, clean up some stuff with the backhoe I couldn't do myself. And maybe if we have good weather, I could service the backhoe. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. If we don't do that and it rains again, thanks for coming along with me, guys. And I'll catch up with you next time.